All right, moving along. We're gonna get back into the fucking news because this is a news entertainment media company that we're trying to build here. But Cuba cuts off the internet to their people, and the communist government is pretty much killing people in the streets and stuff as they're revolting against communism.
Winning. No.
And we're being warned to stay the fuck out of there. Communism seems to be winning. Communism has taken hold here. Communists in Asia, so Central and stuff in Asia, like all that coast of Asia, which is I guess the east coast of Asia, that they're fucking emboldened. Like Russia's warning us to like stay the fuck out of there. China's issuing warnings and shit. The communism has taken over the motherfucking world. It's becoming the new global order.
Winning. No.
And we got to start actively resisting this with every legal means possible.
That's how winning is done.
But let's get into this first article, because I'm going to go over two articles in this short segment, because this is this short one right here, which should be this one, not the first one. But like I said, Russia, this is the Moscow Times, so like it's going to be framed in support of Russia, obviously. But it is what it is. So Russia warns against outside interference after Cuba protests. Russia on Monday warned against any outside interference in Cuba after thousands took part in rare protests against the communist government on the island nation. Who the fuck is Russia to warn us about fucking dealing with shit in our own backyard?
You suck!
You can fuck off, Russia. You can tell us to stay out of Crimea and all that crap because that's your backyard, but you're going to stay the fuck out of our backyard.
Winning.
We considered it unacceptable for there to be, our government may be ineffectual and shit, but there's still a fucking rifle behind every blade of grass.
That's how winning is done.
We considered it unacceptable for there to be outside interference in the internal affairs of the sovereign state. Like, I don't want any fucking beef with you, but if you bring beef, there'll be beef. Or any destructive actions that would encourage the destabilization of the situation on the island, Foreign Minister spokeswoman Mary Zuckerberg said in a statement. She did not explain who might be trying to interfere in Cuba, but the warning appeared directed at the United States, which has urged Cuba not to target protesters, and where thousands of Cuban Americans have taken to the streets to support the demonstrations. We are closely following the development of the situation. Like, Miami's, no, it wasn't Miami's mayor. It was a Florida mayor. I forget which fucking, I think it was Miami. But he said we should fucking bomb the shit out of them. It's fucking crazy. It's a situation around Cuba, as I said. We're convinced that Cuban authorities are taking all necessary measures to restore public order in the interest of the country's citizens. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Winning. No.
The citizens are revolting and you're fucking using the police to attack them, but you're restoring public order in their interests?
You suck!
Cuba was the important Cold War ally of the Soviet Union. Moscow has continued to have good diplomatic relations with Havana since the 1991 collapse of the USSR. But what's actually going on in Cuba? As they cut off the internet so the people can't even fucking show you what's going on right now.
You suck!
That's how fucking bad it is getting over there. Cuban government cuts off internet service communication with families becoming harder. Protesters in Cuba and across the globe are calling for change in Cuba after rising COVID cases and the accumulation of years of oppressive regime. In Miami, a crowd shut down the Palomito Expressway in southwest Florida. Cubans are also gathering and hope that they will be heard miles away. These protests are calling for freedom on the island nation, and a normal day it's hard to communicate with the family in Cuba. You don't fucking restore public order by supporting the fucking communist authoritarians over people that want freedom. That's just not how fucking winning is done.
You suck!
Adrian Aldicar has heard from his grandmother since the protest started. I've talked to one of the other aunts, I think it was on Sunday when everything started. Artetega said a lot of people didn't know what was going on exactly at the moment because it was the same day, but they knew there was something big going on. We haven't spoke since then. Not being able to talk to them is tough because he has no idea if his family is okay. You don't cut off the internet unless you're trying to hide people from fucking showing something. They arrested a fucking journalist that was trying to fucking share what was going on over there. These are not things that the good guys do. We always thought we were alone, so that's why many of us thought only was excited the island Ortega said, I don't want that to happen. We have to. They're pretty much in the civil war right now. Now, the communist government shut down the internet, but people have found private networks to post what's happening on social media. So things are still getting out, but they tried to shut it down.
You
They tried to
suck.
keep you from seeing what was actually going on, so they can manipulate you and fucking tell you what they think you should know about what's going to happen. There are people dying in the streets at the hands of the police. He said the government is denying the help to those that are hurt. And so Ortega and hundreds of other supporters in Southwest Florida rally. They record it and send it to their families. We could do more. Whatever we're doing is good, but it's not enough, Ortega said. In Cuba, people rely on word of mouth, while others have private networks and are able to make quick phone calls. Like Ortega, many Cubans in Southwest Florida are having a hard time communicating with family. In the meantime, they say if the people in Cuba are protesting in the streets, they will continue to protest here too. So these people want America to do something, but is it really America's fucking problem to fucking deal with Cuba? But then again, can we really allow a fucking regime that's fucking murdering its people in the streets to fucking go unabated in our own backyard? I don't. It's you can make up your own mind about that. I don't think we should allow that authoritarian crap to fucking be allowed anywhere in the world. But it is what it is. I think we should fight until every last man, woman, and child is dead.
That's how winning is done.
In defense of fucking stopping that shit. Michael Cotton, a Wink News employer who is Cuban, said, "Watching police beat people he once called neighbor is tough, so it's not hearing from family." For the last 2 days, Charcone has frenetically called and messaged family with no response. These are just people that are trying to fucking... They're not allowed to fucking talk to their families, which might be murder in the streets by communism. Like I said, communism is fucking taking over the global order. And it gotta be fucking stopped by every means necessary.
That's how winning is done.
And I'm not gonna stop with what you call radicalism until it's fucking done, until every last person is fucking dead, because that's how fucking winning is done. And the one last conversation Charfron had the friends, he was asked if the Biden administration was doing anything, an emblematic of the lockdown on the information in Cuba. This is just fucking the Biden administration's not really, I mean, we have that fucking prison there, but like, we shouldn't be the global police. But do we allow this kind of like I said, do we allow this kind of authoritarian fuckery to continue? I don't fucking think we should.
That's how winning is done.
That's just my personal opinion. I'm just fucking saying.